Please click on the subscribe button so you get notified when the latest content drops. Now, let's kick it.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. So the fifth week of the NFL season is nearly complete. And right now, we're going to go over some of the games that stood out to me this weekend. Let's start off with my beloved 49ers, because you know I'm a Niner fan. You see, that's my guy, my team for life. We ride, we die, we 49er faithful over here. We lost our kicker. Jake Moody went down with an injury because he attempted a tackle and he sprained his ankle. We didn't have any confidence in Mitch Wishnowsky or Kyle Juszczyk, for that matter, to kick us a field goal later in the game. Well, when we had the opportunity to go for like a 30 or 40-yard field goal, they decided to go for it on fourth down. And then Jordan Mason fumbled the ball. Realistically, I can see Kyle, because Jordan Mason fumbled the ball in a crucial moment of the game, because it was like the last 3 minutes of the game. I could see them putting Guarendo in a little bit more. We got to see Guarendo a little bit more in this game as well. So our rookies are definitely getting a lot of playing time. We're relying on Malik Mustafa, Gerardo Green. We're probably going to be seeing a lot more of Isaac Guarendo now that Jordan Mason fumbled the ball, and CMC is probably not going to be back for another month. Dominic Tooney is playing a big part in that offensive line. I still contest that Dominic Tooney needs to be moved at right tackle because McKivitz, too many pressures coming from McKivitz's side. Yes, I understand that last sack where Brock's elbow got hit and he threw that interception, that wasn't necessarily on him because he picked up his guy and Jordan Mason was supposed to pick up the blitzer. But just too many mistakes be happening on the right side of the offensive line where McKivitz is supposed to be covering. Dominic Tooney, in my opinion, he's been the standout right guard. I think he has the size to play right tackle, and I think we need to move him into that position because it's night and day, I feel like, between McKivitz and Tooney. With that being said, special teams, man. The special teams will win you a championship, will win championships for a team. Look at the Chiefs. They got Harrison Buckner, who's probably going to be in the Hall of Fame. The Ravens, they got Justin Tucker, who's probably going to be a Hall of Fame kicker. The Patriots, Adam Vinatieri, Sebastian Gostkowski. Peyton Manning, when he won his Super Bowls, Adam Vinatieri. Special teams wins you games. And in my opinion, I've always felt like Jake Moody, when the going gets tough and the pressure is on him to deliver a field goal in a game-winning situation, he cracks under the pressure. It's a big deal when in the grand scheme of things, yes, because we want to win games, we want to win championships. It's a very big deal. But it's not to say he's a bad human being. It's not to say he's a horrible, shitty person. I just believe that we should have kept the door open for a new kicker before this season started. I thought we should have looked into a kicker during the offseason. Now that Jake Moody is injured, I think we're going to go and we're going to find a Hall of Fame kicker to pair up with the 49ers, because I just don't believe Jake Moody is that guy. I wish him nothing but a speedy recovery. I don't wish an injury upon anybody, but realistically, this could be a blessing in disguise for the 49ers, because now they get to have the opportunity to go find a kicker that can actually deliver in crucial game-winning situations like Jake Moody hasn't been able to do so for the 49ers. The issues that he had last year during the regular season, we saw it against the Cleveland Browns. I think we saw it against the Vikings. Couldn't deliver game-winning kick. This year, we had another game-winning opportunity where he couldn't deliver for us. And now that Jake Moody is injured, I think it might be a blessing in disguise for the 49ers, because special teams has been horrendous this year. But this could be a sign of good things to come in the future. But hey, we're going through the season of hell. Hoof can't stay healthy. We're going to be fine. Brock is balling out of his mind. He's using his legs a lot more. I like what I'm seeing from Brock. He's making the most out of what he has out there, and he has a lot of weapons. PA is finally back into form. Tebow and Jawan. didn't have the necessarily stellar games, but they were definitely being targeted. Brock is just, in my opinion, he's analyzing and processing the game at a much faster rate. And I think he's genuinely better than he was last year. And we're seeing that translate on the field. Now, it's not translating into wins at the moment because we're experiencing defensive transition from a new to a new coordinator, which I still think we should be a lot better, frankly. But it's okay. We're mitigating injuries. Right now is not when we need to play our best football. All we need to do is make the dance. We just need to make the playoffs, and in the playoffs, I know the Niners are going to step it up. Right now, we're a game out of first place for the NFC West. Seahawks lost. We're 2-3. They're 3-2 now. They're the number one team in the NFC West. We can still win the division. We're 0-2 in the division. All we got to do is sweep the next 4 games in the division, and we can potentially win that as well. So I'm not panicking. I'm not tripping. I trust Kyle's system. I trust Brock Purdy, and I just trust the 49ers in general are going to be better. They should have won that game. But our kicker, who I believe we should have been having that door open all offseason, is now out. We'll probably, I believe we're going to find a Hall of Fame kicker that's going to be with the 49ers for the long-term future, in my personal opinion.
Guys, have you heard? Shady Mob Productions is an official affiliate of HBO Max. Click on the link in the description and sign up so you can watch hit series like Hard Knocks, Game of Thrones, and House of Dragons. Also, don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you can be notified when the latest content drops.